King Charles draws the line on royal perks. I am not running a housing association. Insider reveals monarch's frustration with subsidized family lodgings in bold monarchy slim down. In a revealing glimpse into the evolving dynamics of Britain's royal family, King Charles III is reportedly taking a firm stance on the lavish perks enjoyed by extended relatives, declaring he's not running a housing association for distant relatives. This candid insight comes from royal author Robert Jobson's forthcoming book, The Windsor Legacy, serialized in the Daily Mail, which lifts the lid on the monarch's behind-the-scenes efforts to streamline the institution, cut costs, and focus taxpayer money where it matters most. As the king embraces a slimmer, more modern monarchy, especially after the departures of Prince Harry and the former Prince Andrew as senior royals, several non-working family members are being told to stand on their own 2 feet and pay their own way. Jobson, a seasoned royal journalist with decades of access to palace insiders, paints a picture of a frustrated sovereign who's grown weary of the sprawling network of subsidized accommodations that have long turned Buckingham Palace and its estates into what one source described as a hotel, and not a very good one. During Queen Elizabeth II's 70-year reign, the Buckingham Palace balcony during events like Trooping the Colour was often packed with extended family members, cousins, nieces, and nephews, symbolizing a broader, more inclusive royal fold. Her cousins, like the Duke of Kent, were even compensated as full-time working royals, complete with grace and favour homes and allowances. But Charles, 76, has steadily shifted gears toward efficiency, especially in the wake of losing key players like Harry and Andrew, whose scandals forced them from the public payroll. Several non-working members of the royal family, including Charles's nieces Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, have been told unequivocally they'll have to stand on their own 2 feet and pay their own way, Jobson writes, citing palace sources. The king has reportedly confided to friends his exasperation that extended family members have continued to enjoy subsidized accommodation, with some allowing their apartments to be used by their children as London pads. This frustration stems from a desire to redirect funds toward core royal duties and charitable causes, rather than maintaining what some insiders view as outdated entitlements. Currently, the landscape of royal residences tells a tale of transition. The Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, the Duke of Kent, and Prince and Princess Michael of Kent all maintain apartments at Kensington Palace, a sprawling complex that's become a hub for non-working royals. Princess Eugenie and her family, husband Jack Brooksbank and sons August, 4, and Ernest, 2, also split time between Ivy Cottage at Kensington Palace and Portugal, using the London property as a convenient base. Meanwhile, properties like Frogmore Cottage, once earmarked for Harry and Meghan as their UK foothold after their move to California, now sit vacant, alongside Royal Lodge, recently vacated by Andrew, and even Adelaide Cottage, the former home of Prince William and Princess Kate before their upgrade to Windsor Castle's Adelaide Lodge. A palace source confided to Jobson that evicting Harry and Meghan from Frogmore Cottage in 2023 was merely the tip of the iceberg in Charles' broader cost-cutting campaign. With these prime estates unused, the king faces decisions on their future, and he's leaning toward commercialization. Homes on the Crown estate will be let at commercial rates going forward and to people outside the family, the insider revealed. Where it is in a palace environment, they will of course be security vetted. This shift could generate millions in revenue for the sovereign grant, the taxpayer-funded pot that supports royal operations. While signaling the end of an era where distant relatives enjoyed rent-free luxury. The changes reflect Charles' vision for a leaner monarchy, one that's sustainable in an age of public scrutiny over royal spending. During Elizabeth's reign, the family ballooned, with cousins like the Kents and Gloucesters drawing salaries for ceremonial roles. But Charles, influenced by his own experiences and the need to modernize, has prioritized a core team. Himself, Queen Camilla, William, Kate, and a handful of others like Princess Anne and the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. Non-working relatives, including Beatrice, a tech executive, and Eugenie, an art gallery director, are encouraged to thrive independently, a move that aligns with their already private, professional lives. As the Windsor legacy hits shelves, Jobson's revelations underscore a king determined to safeguard the monarchy's future. With taxpayer costs under the microscope, the sovereign grant rose to £86 million in 2024. Charles Housing Association quip resonates as both pragmatic and pointed. For the extended Windsors, the message is clear: the free ride is over. Yet for the institution, it could be the key to enduring relevance in a changing world.